I know it's hard, right? I know that you're thinking of giving up. I know that you've tried your best at this thing, right? Maybe it's a business, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's something that you really want to work, but it's just difficult and you can't get past it. And a lot of people have told you that it's impossible and you're thinking of giving up. But I just want you to know just one more day. Just one more day. You don't need to reach these goals that you set out for yourself. You don't need to hit that 100,000 subs. You don't need to have that super profitable business. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to hit your goal physique. You just need to go to the gym one more day. You know what I'm saying? You just need to do one more video. You get me? You just need to read one more book. You just need to do it one more time, and that's it. So many of the times when we set goals for ourselves, when we tell ourselves we want to achieve something, when we say we want to become somebody of note, become somebody valuable, right? Become somebody we can look up to. We put our goals on these high pedestals and it looks impossible, right? If I was to tell you that you are going to climb Mount Everest, you would feel very, very nervous. You would feel very like, I can't do this. It's a massive mountain. But if I just told you you're gonna climb just a little base of Mount Everest, right? Then after you climb that little base, you're gonna climb the next little base. Then after I climb the next little base, you're just gonna slowly keep climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. Before you know it, you would have made more progress than if I just told you to climb Mount Everest just like that. A lot of people, when they conceptualize a goal, they want to achieve their goals like this, or they're so hyper focused on the end product that they don't even realize that by focusing on the end product, they're not enjoying the process and the process becomes more difficult. There's so many times in content creation I think of giving up, right? With my main thing with documentaries, I've literally quit like multiple times my main YouTube channel. With this, I've literally quit at least once. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. If you guys are coming to me in order to like learn how to be consistent with stuff, maybe I'm not the self-improvement YouTuber you guys should be watching because I struggle with consistency. But one of the things that I've learned and one of the things that I'm been adapting is I don't need to do this for the rest of my life. I just need to do one day. That's it. One day of hard work. One day of pushing myself. One day of going to the gym. One day of really trying to be the best version of myself. Just once. And I promise you, no matter how impossible the task is, no matter how unlikely it is that you think you're going to finish that task, you will find the discipline in order to complete it. See, I'm in third year of university. I'm a mechanical engineer. And there's been times where I've got an imposter syndrome. There's been times where I feel like I shouldn't even be doing this degree. I'm not smart enough for this degree. You know what I'm saying? All my peers, they're more intelligent than me. They're more gifted than me. They work harder than me. There's been times I've had coursework and I literally didn't even know about it until 2 weeks. And it just looks so enormous. But you know what I tell myself? Just start it. Just start it. Just write your first sentence. Write your first paragraph. See, I'm not thinking about whether or not I'm going to get the whole coursework done or whether or not I'm going to pass the exam. All I'm worried about is just make a start. Even if it's small, make a start. Just one equation, just one thing. And I promise you, if you have this mindset and you're able to turn this mindset on with anything that you want in life, you will achieve so much more success than if you never had this mindset. Because you are one small action away from the things that you dream of. The things that you dream of, a lot of people, they put their dreams on a pedestal. They think that their dreams are just going to fall into their lap. But the truth is, our dreams don't fall into our lap. You know, it's hard work to get anything in life. Hard work. See, I'm a third year in my degree, right? And I'm not saying this to flex because honestly, I say this out of surprise. Because I am not the most intelligent person in my degree. I'm not the hardest worker in my degree. I don't even have the most passion for my degree. I barely like engineering. But I just have this ability, no matter how mad it seems, no matter how mad the class seems. You know what? Let me just try. Let me just put in a bit of effort. Let me just inch myself forward just a little bit. Last week we had a coursework that I hadn't even looked at. I was completely lost. I was completely like, yo, I don't know what's going on. But I said, you know what? Let me make a start. Let me try. Let me ask questions. Let me get help from other people. Let me sit down and actually do this work. And that is how I approach everything in life. I don't need to be super humanly successful right away. I just need to do my best at that given time. See, if you're thinking about giving up, I understand it. Life isn't easy. Your goals isn't easy. And the same people who laugh at you when you give up are the same people who don't have the courage and the discipline and the love in themselves to try in the first place. I get it, it's difficult. It's not easy to try something that no one else is willing to do, and then you reap all of the negatives when you don't have success and everyone's laughing at you and everyone's just looking at you like a weirdo. It's not easy to get up and do the same thing with no results and you're just looking at yourself like I have nothing to show. It's not easy to fail and start repeatedly and you see your peers achieving success. It's not easy. It's not easy. But that's the thing. If you keep looking at the end goal, if you keep thinking of the end product, if you keep thinking of where you want to be, you'll never achieve there. All you need to think about is the moment. What can you do in this moment? Even if it gets you 0.0000001% closer to your goal, do it. Any progress is better than no progress. I don't care if that TikTok video you post gets 20 views. I don't care if that TikTok you post gets 10 views. I don't care if that business you start completely gets ruined and you're back to square one. I don't care any of the variables that comes with it. Just start. You don't need to be David Goggins in order to have discipline. We've made the barrier for discipline too difficult to attain. See, discipline is not about doing the most insane workout every single day. Discipline is not about having days where you make, I don't know, like 5 videos and you schedule them and you're perfect in everything. Discipline is just about showing up. It's about showing up. That's it. You know, they've turned this whole self-improvement thing into this super sigma grind set. I need to crush my enemies. No, 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 that's not what it is. Because I've been that guy who was super like, yeah, it's all about the grind set. It's all about I'm just, oh, I'm a harder worker than everyone else, and I've been that guy, and I'm telling you right now, it's better to be a lazy, consistent person than a hard-working person with no discipline. And you might be thinking those two things they can't match, but they do. See, a lazy, consistent person, he might spend 10 minutes of his day making a video, posting it, whatever. And a hard-working, lazy person might spend, you know what I'm saying, 4 to 8 hours, you know what I'm saying, making videos and posting it. But the difference between the two is the lazy guy actually continues to do it. And the hard-working person gets burnt out. Don't get burnt out. Don't look at your goals like a mountain. Treat everything like what is the next logical step? What do I need to do next? And it's hard. It's not going to be easy. You may not achieve the success you think that you want to achieve. And please don't do it for trying to prove people wrong or to try to make, I'm saying, certain people who wronged you in the past feel a type of way. I struggle with this as well. But I'm telling you, when you put your validation on them, you're going to fail. Do it for you. Do it for you, honestly. And yeah, that's it.